Last time, on the Age of the Calamity, our heroes encountered each other en route to the Adventurers Guild. Along the way, an ambush of bandits approached the guild hall. The guild masters were able to deal with them without issue, but one of the bandits was captured and made mention of being hired. The new guild members were then introduced to the guild masters and given their first quest, guard duty. They traveled to the town of Galat, where they met the Lord, Beryl Langdor, told them about how the town was struggling and needed adventurers to fill up the ranks of their dissenting guardsmen. But along the way of guarding the town, they suddenly found them dealing with a dragon, a young dragon, half starved to death. He erupted from the basement of the Lord's tower and began attacking the townsmen. Our heroes dealt with the young rampaging dragon. He told them how he was kept down there to be a weapon against the coming war against the dragons. He then proclaimed his hatred of humanity and that he would soon lead the charge against humanity's blight. Our heroes tried to negotiate with the dragon, but their words were lost on deaf ears. He was so filled with hatred for humanity, our heroes had no choice but to vanquish the young dragon. They soon put Beryl Langdor in his place, thinking young dragons could be weaponized against the coming wars. Our young heroes then returned to the guild, ready to partake in their next adventure.
Okay, so we didn't get a chance to really go over this last time, but after you finished your whole induction ceremony, it's very quick, but there's a little bit of formality of basically saying you are now officially a part of the Adventurers Guild, and you are now all rank 1. So this basically will
Do we get
start.
like a pin or like an insignia or some shit? Like a.
Yeah,
or is
you'll
it
all
just-
get
just a secret handshake, or how do we know? How do we know?
Yeah, you'll all get like a little membership card, and a big part of it too is like everyone has. If you haven't had it in your inventory yet, everyone has a guild book. And basically, if I didn't really make it clear last time, the guild book is kind of magical. Basically, everyone sees what's in everyone's guild book, because that's basically what's keeping track of contracts and membership.
Can I have a pen and a
Yes. So after a brief induction ceremony, you guys are given your amenities. Now, the guild hall doesn't really have its own housing. But basically, the town of Rilisai, in which the guild is located, has several boarding houses that has a deal with the guild. So basically how this works is you basically pay rent. It's not a lot, but you do pay rent. And at your and it all kind of works around your rank a little bit. So as of right now with rank 1, the boarding houses will work like an inn. So it's basically 5 copper a day for rent. Like I said, this will change as you rank up. As you rank up, you can negotiate a rent lease or even use your resources to kind of build your own housing on the guild land.
Okay. I could make my own hall.
Yeah. So you spend the night at the boarding house. If it hadn't been made clear before, you all get your long rest. Just one thing to make note of is just outside the boarding house is a tavern house belonging to the owner of the boarding house complex. It's generally meant to be used for dining and drinks to any of the tenants should you want to use their services before heading out for the day. So should you want to get breakfast rather than relying on rations, because that is a thing we'll be keeping track of, is rations and water use, because you're going to be traveling quite a bit.
Good to know.
No.
get enough water for my adventure.
So you start the morning. If you want, you could check out the pub house or head straight for the guild. It's up to you guys if you want to. You want to check out that place or not?
Yeah, I could use a morning drink. Maybe down just to pop in and fill up my little drum with ale.
Okay. So basically, as you enter, you see it's a fairly dingy, inexpectably dingy kind of basic amenity, but it's serviceable. You'll meet the cook. The cook will basically explain that the tavern works kind of like your basic inn sort of place. It's whatever is on the menu for the day, that's what's there. It's one type of meal per day sort of a thing. So, house recipe sort of a setup. And breakfast costs 5 silver.
Must be a hell of a breakfast. Especially considering that most inns typically provided you with your meal as you purchased that. Yeah.
Mm.
Sneaky motherfucker. Better hope goblins don't attack.
Are you?
How much does like ale come with the
Yeah,
breakfast?
you'll get 1 drink with your meal.
Just one. Okay, I'll do it. I'll eat breakfast.
You guys want to eat breakfast?
Yeah, I'll get my breakfast too.
Yep, so that's 5 silver. Guys, want you guys all to roll me a con.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I gotta get my dice out. I don't like Chris's.
3.
Oh. So for you, something about that breakfast doesn't really sit well with your stomach. And you don't feel sick, but you're just like,
Well, I let the lady know.
16.
And then I say, and I'm a fucking orc.
16.
Okay, lady.
I
Shape up.
I'm sorry. He kind of just runs back to the kitchen.
Alright, that's what I thought.
But what did you roll?
16.
16,
I don't have
okay.
any modifiers for like most of my stuff.
Alright, see what I have for this. So you, Dashini, you're going to get a +1. Like the breakfast, you actually rather enjoy the breakfast. It actually kind of just fills you up with a good bit of energy. So you get a +1 to your strength for the next 4 hours. You, on the other hand, since you get an nat 20, you are just brimming with energy. That's like the best fucking breakfast you've had in a long time. So you get a +2 to your strength for the next 4 hours.
I don't know if it bodes well if I'm getting morning. For how long?
For 4 hours.
Do I get a debuff?
You don't get a debuff, but you will be disadvantaged on con saves for the next 2 hours.
Food poisoning, he should also have to require ready.
Well, it's not food poisoning. It just it's not the best meal he's ever had.
That sounds like food poisoning.
Mm.
Either you get food poisoning from food or you don't get anything.
But yeah, so with that, you guys head off to the guild. Get your mission for the day. Now, as you're all walking towards the guild, you notice several adventurers are gathered around a tree near the guild, and you're gonna kind of recognize the tree. That seems weird, but it was basically by that tree where you picked up that one guy the day before. And as you approach, you see all the adventurers are basically pointing to a guy who's basically been nailed to the tree.
He's getting nailed to the tree?
No, he's been nailed. This guy's been dead.
Oh, okay. I was like, nailed
No.
at the tree?
Yeah. He's been nailed to the tree with a single arrow through his chest. Pinned to the arrow is a piece of paper with a note saying, "Remember the 7 virtues."
Look like they really nailed that guy.
I want you all to roll investigation.
Well, I didn't do that.
17.
3.
I don't know what my dice.
4.
You recognize the guy right away. Is the guy you captured yesterday. So at this point, as you are... Wait a minute. What did you get?
17.
17. Not only do you recognize the guy from yesterday, you notice something on this guy. There are all sorts of ritualistic symbols carved onto him, and there are very much signs of torture on this guy. So at this point, the guards show up. Don't really say anything to any of the adventurers. They just start. They take the arrow out of his chest and start hauling the body away.
Seemed a bit pointless.
Hmm?
Seemed a bit pointless. Nail a guy to a tree and then just take him down.
Well, they're basically going to be the guards are just going to be hauling the body off at this point. They're in the process of this right now, so they're in the process of taking out the arrow and just carrying the body and slowly start walking away.
Huh, so they tortured this guy, nailed him to a tree with a note, and now they're just taking him away.
I don't think
Wait.
the guards tortured
Do you
the
say
guy.
this out loud? One of the guards hears you say that, and he walks over to you. Excuse me? What was that?
What was what?
What did you just say just now?
You said you nailed that guy.
We did no such thing.
Okay then.
This guy broke out of our prison last night, and we found him like this morning. Would you happen to know anything about this?
You'll capture him yesterday. Looks like standard raider punishment to me. Move along.
Alright, fair enough.
You guys hanging around? See what happens to Mr. Nick stuck to tree.
Well, the guards at this point are basically hauling him away. They mentioned that they're basically taking the body in as evidence and going to be doing an investigation. So at this point, the guards are gone.
Bet it was the arrow that killed him.
So at this point, now that the guards are gone, there's really nothing else to do but enter the guild. If you guys want to do that.
What? An introduction for the guild?
Enter the guild. So enter the guild and talk to Grok for the day.
Yeah.
So as you guys are entering the guild, you will bump into Kazu. If you recall yesterday, he is the forest imp, the forest gnome, who is
That's
the
offensive.
Yeah, he is the forest gnome, and he is like the master of intelligence for the guild.
Oh, no, okay. He's on the one farthest to the right.
Yep, he's the spy. So he's gonna bump into and he's gonna kind of start up a little chat. Top of the morning, fellas.
Morning, Katsu.
So
Look at you, remember his name and shit.
so anything interesting this morning?
Can't sing, and I haven't seen before.
Not enough. Well, I got plenty to do. So if you guys are
Did he just say YOLO?
what? YOLO.
I thought I heard you say YOLO.
No, he's got plenty to do. So if you guys are busy yourselves, then he'll just let you move along.
I head towards the quest giver.
So Brock isn't out and about yet. So he's kind of got some stuff that's going on right now. So you don't really see him yet to really go over your quest. But there are a few adventurers around. People who you will possibly get the opportunity to invite on your quest. So you will have a chance to talk to at least one of them. So the two you see are two gentlemen you saw the night before. They're the two you didn't speak to. So there was the wizard, and then there was the fish guy. Again, as far as you know, that's what he is, because you've never really seen his kind before. So all you can tell is that he's some sort of aquatic
So
person.
it's offensive to go up to him and say,
So
Oh, yeah, fish faced and everything.
no, he's not fish faced, but he has gills. He's blue skinned, but he does have the face and the ears of an elf. Most people can usually spot that.
Oh,
but still it's offensive to go up to him and say,
I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know aquatic creatures.
So
What do you think, Chris?
I think we should speak to the Aquaman.
yeah.
Aquaman it is.
All right. So across the room, you come across, walk over to the Sea Dweller, and he kind of notices you walking over to him, and he's like, "Gentlemen, how goes it today?" We haven't had a chance to meet yet, but I've heard Brock and Niriln mention you guys. My name is Quincidor. All right.
Can you spell that?
Quinxidor.
Or you're gonna have to start over with the QUIN part.
Quinxidor.
Just have him described as fish elf.
So pray tell, what brought you you three to the guild?
Adventure. Money. Glory.
Fair enough.
I just sort of got bored.
Nothing like some high adventure.
You're a paladin, yes?
Yes.
Oh, fellow holy warrior. It's good to see. It's always interesting meeting new people because they're always taken aback by me. Like very few knew of my kind until a few years ago. I am what is known as a sea elf. We are one of the few colonies one of the several elven colonies from Rilsif. I just want to roll a history check on that.
16.
16. Okay. Yeah, so you'll know that Rilsif was a colony that was only made themselves known in like the last 50 years. Prior to this, the colony existed on a continent that was basically thought to be inhabited. Basically just exotic jungles. There's exotic jungles that led into basically an uninhabitable desert. But apparently these several elf colonies have emerged from this area, and this is basically where the Order of the New Gods has basically stemmed from. So so I found myself joining this guild to kind of help basically go on guard missions, being a cleric.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Being a cleric for the elves of my colony, I have generally been tasked with guarding all the missionaries, kind of trying to spread word of their gods across the globe. I've been finding the few adventures I've gone on so far pretty interesting. Far more interesting than any of the guard duty stuff they put me on.
We had an interesting guard duty yesterday.
Oh, did they send you over to that one town?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We ended up
that's...
killing a dragon.
Huh. I've heard many people talk about the guard duty shifts they've been sending the newbies on, but that's the first.
First for me, too.
Well, I gotta go get to getting some work done, but hopefully maybe we'll go on a quest together or something soon.
Mm.
Yeah.
How do you spell Relsif? Rilsif.
Oh, so that is RILSYPH. Okay, so at this point, Brock shows up. The curtain goes up to and speaks to you and says, "Well, up already today. Are we ready to go on our next quest?"
How am I the talkative one today?
What's that?
How am I the talkative one today?
I'm not drunk.
Fair enough. Well, so as of right now, we have one quest open. So he's gonna pull out the guild book, and he's going to show you all today's quest. So your quest, a Commemorative Labyrinth. Your quest, the nation of Herent, is just a few weeks away from celebrating its 35th Independence Day.
What is
A Herent. Herent. Your quest is to travel to the capital city of Niriln to assist and issue the preparation committee is having. You will learn more details upon meeting with the quest giver. Okay.
How far away is it now?
It's a bit of ways. It's gonna be, so basically, if you're gonna be traveling on foot at a normal pace, doing your standard 8 hours of travel, it's gonna be a 4 days travel.
Okay. What about transportation options?
We haven't really set up transportation options yet. We're still working on that.
Are there any chocobos, anything that can...
The most I can do is transform into a horse, but I don't know how effective that would be with 3 of us.
What we can offer is we have recruited a gal who is a merchant cart outside of the guild. She is basically selling rations, water skins, water barrels, and pack mules. Both for sale and for rent. You want to go the cheaper option.
Can ride that ass all the way to our next mission.
How much is the meal?
Packed meal, a purchase is going to be 8 gold plus 5 gold for the pack saddle. It's going to be 5 gold for a rental of both the mule and the saddle together.
Oh, so I can't buy it.
You can buy. That's what it says. That's 5 gold for the rental of the mule and the saddle, but it's 8 gold for the mule, 5 gold for the saddle if you purchase it.
Gold.
Yep.
I will. Again, I will purchase a pack.
Purchase a pack meal. Okay. Yeah. So
A fun trick with a druid character is I see the pack mule, I can now transform into it.
The bird will be our pack meal.
Oh, fantastic. Cool look.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Can I do a, that probably wouldn't be since we're in village right now.
Okay. Good. Hey.
Pack meal plus pack saddle.
So that's 12 gold altogether if you want to purchase the pack meal. And are you intending on riding the pack mule or just using it as...
I mean, for now, since I don't have anything to pack on it, I won't ride it.
Okay. Alright.
I would once I start packing shit on it, I'm not also ride it.
Yeah.
You also have to take care of it to make sure it doesn't die.
Yeah.
But you can eat it if you're hungry.
Okay. You get the
Cut it
concept
open
of
like
owning pets, gentlemen. Thank you.
Or cut it open like a
Jesus.
suntot if you get cold.
The one thing to keep in mind, though, is like I said, since this is going to be a long bit of travel, you're going to need to keep track of your rations and your water. As of right now, I think your pack should give you at least 1 water skin, but water skins only cover like half a day's water.
Okay, so I want to buy a big barrel of water.
Okay. A water barrel is going to cost 2 gold, and that should easily cover all of you for water.
I want to buy a second one for ale.
What?
So
Oh,
two
okay.
barrels, so 2 barrels of water, or one's water, one's ale.
There are no ale barrels if you want to fill one with ale.
Right, exactly.
Because like the water barrel,
because
because she'll offer you a deal then. Because basically the water barrel comes full already. So if you just want to buy an empty barrel for ale, that she'll give you half for that one. So 2 gold for the water barrel, 1 gold for the empty barrel.
Okay, so good. How big are those?
They're a gallon.
I'll buy a pack mule as well.
You want to buy a pack? Okay.
I like that math on that water though. It's like
Actually, let me get this out.
one satchel of water will last half a day, but 1
gallon,
gallon, 1 gallon of water will last
5 whole days.
3 people.
Well, no.
5 whole days.
Sorry, wrong. I got this wrong. Because water skins hold half a gallon, so that's where it comes in.
Okay.
Water barrels hold 40 gallons. So I got
40
that
gallons?
wrong. 40 gallons. Yeah, that's why it's able to cover all your bases.
40.
I have a spell I can need to dig with.
So. One thing before you leave, you notice off in the distance, you won't be able to talk to them right now because they're in the middle of talking, but you will notice Rickard Dresnot talking with Misty Argyle. So Rickard was the blacksmith you spoke to last time.
The business card?
Yep. So he doesn't have a stand set up yet, but he's already
One
talking.
more thing I need to know though: how much is it going to cost me fill up a 40-gallon barrel of ale with, like, I don't know, a special ale. I know there's special ale. Like, putting any special ales in your properties and shit if you pass the council.
If you want to fill it up with ales, you'll probably have to go into town.
Okay.
Because, like, the person out front of the guild
Strap
is basically
those-
just
Strap those
selling
motherfuckers
basic
to my
amenities.
pack mule. Get ready to go.
I'd like to buy some rations as well.
Okay. Keep in mind, most of your packs should come with 10 rations already.
Mm-hmm.
And rations are a day thing. Rations cover you for a full day.
So
Do
I'll
they-
buy
do they
20
go
more
old?
rations.
No, because it's non-perishables. Rations are non-perishables.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, so they're MRAs basically.
Berries.
MREs, yeah.
I'd like to buy 20 more. How much?
Plus
You want to buy
Nice.
20 more? Okay.
Just so I
How
don't
much are they
have to
for
worry
rations?
about it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
Well, at least over like 2 gold's worth of rations.
So rations are 5 silver each.
So how much silver is in a gold?
10 silver is 1 gold.
Okay. I'll buy 4 rations then for 2 golds.
Okay.
How much was a pack mule?
Pack mules are 8 gold for the mule, 5 for the saddle, so 12 altogether.
Okay. I'll buy one of those.
Okay. So everyone has a pack mule.
Yay.
You guys are pretty covered in terms of not getting encumbered at this point.
What's the pack mule's max?
I'll name it.
Max weight. Let's look this up.
My pack mule's name is for eBay. Plus, I got 2 spells I'm able to use that would cover rations and water.
Definitely perfect being a druid. You could probably go it alone better than any other class.
Better than rangers?
Well, pretty much, yeah. I mean, they're right up there, but I mean, like, druids, they're already set to do that so well. Like, if you
They can
focus on the
create
skills.
destroy.
So, mules can, without being too encumbered, can carry up to 230 pounds. I find this kind of hard to believe, but apparently they can carry up to 3 tons, but they're dragging it at that point.
Well, can they carry 230 and pull 3
Yeah,
tons?
a light load for a mule is 230 pounds. A medium load is 230 to 460. A heavy load is 460 to 690. But a mule can drag up to 3.5 tons.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, can I get a empty barrel too?
You want an empty barrel too? Okay, that will be 1 gold.
Okay.
So what's the expending food rate of a mule per day?
I don't think it really talks about what they need for
They
food.
just eat grass, I'm assuming then?
Yeah, they're grazers. As long as you're making sure they're having water, they should be fine for the most part.
Then I can fill the barrel
Yeah, so if you guys are all ready, you
With your
can.
fermented tea?
with my ability to create water.
Okay.
Mark Watney did that on Mars.
All I need is a drop of water. My water's able to create 10 gallons of water.
So to give you kind of an idea where you're going to be traveling from, kind of pull up the map again.
That'd be good berries. Pretty much counts as a full ration.
But you need a sprig of mistletoe, don't you?
Oh, components.
I have this too.
A labelless bottle. How ominous. Can I
That's-
take a smell?
Yeah. Take a drink too if you want.
So,
Maybe
So-
after I get some wine down. That's whiskey, right? Or is that scotch?
It's aged Japanese vodka.
Oh shit. Is this a, when
oh,
did
that's
you
like,
get-
is that like Sochu?
Soju.
Yep, that's Sochu. Gotcha. Yep.
And what did you get at the
That was,
is that just sake? Or was that Japanese whiskey?
there was a Japanese whiskey. There was a
Sake is Japanese.
Yep,
whiskey.
it's
I
sake.
thought that was
There's
the
the
rice
sake.
wine.
Yeah, but they're all same thing. The Japanese
The
whiskey.
Oh.
So, sake is fermented rice wine. So that's more along the lines of rice beer.
Okay.
Whereas soju is
Actual
distilled
whiskey and
distilled whiskey
liquor,
from
okay.
various fruits and stuff like that.
I got you.
So there can
Yeah,
be a wide
what the-
variety of
Yep.
soju.
Can I pick up spell
That makes
components
sense.
before we leave?
Sure.
We gotta go into town anyways to get liquor.
Booze.
Oh yeah.
My pace picks up.
Okay, so you're going to want to go into town before you head out then? Is that-
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to grab some ale.
Gotcha.
He requires alcohol.
That's right.
Fair enough. All right.
Big old like backpack water skin.
Get a Camelback and fill it with vodka.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's what the Russians and Germans used to travel their liquor around.
Shit.
Probably an
The
alchemist
giant
shop.
orcs. Fucking backpacks full of booze. Sorry, what?
He's asking about spell components.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna start with you first, since you're gonna be the easy one.
What
So,
else we do? 40 gallons ale.
yeah. So if you go to a local pub, they'll be able to make you a deal.
Alright,
So-
hey, I need 40 gallons of ale.
40 gallons of ale.
And the biggest back-mounted ale holder you got.
Okay. Let's
Fill it to the brim. Plus this water skin.
All right. So a gallon costs 2 silver. So
So let me
40.
see here. Let me see here. So
20.
4 gold, but what kind? Let me give me the good stuff. Best ale you got.
you want
ale
the
you
best
got.
ale?
Yeah,
Okay.
best
Well.
ale. Best ale you got.
All right.
What
So we'll
else?
say-
Philistine.
Yeah, so we'll say times 40 equals. So 200 for
200 gold or 200 silver?
200 silver, 200 silver for the barrel.
I'll take it. That's
20.
100 gold.
20 gold. Yeah, because
Right.
10 silver.
Right.
How much gold do we have?
Yeah.
I started with 38.
Oh, and then you got the
57,
gold
then
from
it's
your
up.
reward.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah, you actually started
Yeah,
out with a
like-
fair amount of gold.
I'm fucking down there. It's, okay, so this.
Oh,
Full.
okay. I see what's going on.
Yeah. So,
Full.
but you said you wanted the water skin filled up too.
I'll leave water in that.
Okay. Yep. Sure.
Do they got any like backpack water skins?
Yeah, you should all have at least one water skin as part of your
Half
packs.
a gallon.
Yeah.
Do they have a bigger one? You're at the ale house.
Um, not that I
Thermal
believe.
pack. Or like a barrel that's backpack size.
You can go to the general store. You can maybe be able to see if they have something. Did you want them to do their stuff first?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't need stuff doing that.
Okay.
Swing
So
on.
like, Cliff's going to be the complex one since he has spell components he wants to get.
All my spells need spell components.
Do they?
Or the good ones.
I
Oh.
don't think you need those if you're a ranger, though.
Depends on the spell.
No.
I actually have a ranger magic deck I was going through. Because For that,
Yeah, so
for
you,
that,
uh,
Sunday when they're doing that,
Most
my
of what I
character's
do is just
ranger.
plants.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not the Crucible one. It's
No. Yeah. But I didn't
So,
go
yeah,
last Sunday. I was
we'll say
tired
you
from
head to
traveling.
the local alchemist shop. What is it you need?
Several hours later.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Hopefully that's all taken care of. So now that we've gotten that complicated nonsense out of the way, there was something else you wanted to do, right?
just pretty much looking for a camel pack.
Camel pack.
Big old barrel with shoulder straps. and
Gotcha.
Little, like,
Okay.
pluggable hose that comes out of it.
Yeah, so a general store will sell you that for, let's see, 6 silver.
6 silver. How many like gallons?
That'll be a camel pack will probably give you 2 gallons.
2. But can I go back and fill that up? Because that was like two gold per
Fill it up with
gallon, just ale.
this ale. Okay.
Is it 10 silver a gallon or something?
A gallon is 2 silver, so 4 silver.
Okay.
Okay, so kind of give you an idea of what we're dealing with. Rilosai is located here. You're going to be traveling to around here. I haven't really put like a city there yet, but you're actually traveling to one of the biggest cities on Remick, the continent we're on. So, and there's a big city right there. So that's where we're going to be traveling to. So that's going to be a few hundred miles on foot. It's going to be 4 days travel at a normal pace.
We're on mules.
Are you actually going to try traveling on the mules, or just use them as your packs?
No, I'll travel next one. I'm a month. Okay. 80 gallons.
All right. Okay. So, yep.
I'm missing something. My glasses.
So you guys start your travels. You start at a normal pace. You will be traveling through
The calculator.
you will be traveling through the eastern hills of Varrock and the northeastern woodlands of Harrant. So you start your travels, and so far it's so good. It's sunny weather out. It's really nice. Start playing your Final Fantasy World map music as you start traveling.
I think it was Enya or
But we gotta pull something up. So as right now you are traveling through the eastern hills, and where did I set this up?
I set my phone down. I know not where.
Are you sitting on it?
That's a week's travel. Okay. Alright.
I don't know why.
Okay.
I'm so attached. Necessary. Oh, here it is. I guess I had it in my phone.
Whose phone are you using?
I don't use this phone. I don't use a phone that often. People at work can't believe me. They're like, why don't you have your phone? I'm like, I don't use my phone. Whatever.
Okay. So as you are traveling down the road, you off in the distance, you're going to see just a random fucking goat just running at you, just charging at you. I want you to roll me a perception.
13.
15.
15. You notice as the goat is getting closer to you, a farmer chasing after the goat, yelling, "Come back! Come back, you gadget!"
Is it a regular goat?
Yeah, it's just a regular goat, just a regular farm goat.
Grab the goat.
Yeah, so he eventually approaches you, and you just want to grab him. Okay, guess I'll just have you do a regular, just a strength check for that.
I'll help.
19.
Oh yeah,
Never
you pick him, no problem. Farmer catches up to you, he's like, "Oh, thank God. This bastard is such a dink." But
Yeah, he kind of looks like a damn cop.
You got that dink look.
Take a sip of my camel pen.
I thought he looked more like a doink.
well, thank you, kind sirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he grabs the goat, gives
no,
you.
No, I give him the goat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Grab this goat.
But he will.
Then you turn around and give him the goat.
Yeah.
He will.
Well, still get
He will throw you guys all a silver piece for that.
Right. Cool. Okay. I appreciate it.
That covers one of my spell components.
How's that?
I don't remember which one.
Gives everyone a go.
No, a silver piece.
Oh.
Take care, citizen.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. So.
Gotta get the goats.
No, Rick and goats.
That means I can buy another spell component.
So that's.
Kick that goat down the road.
Goat simulator.
Right. So you guys are still traveling, no problems, good weather.
Do you actually have a random encounter roll for goat situations?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, man.
I put some weird mix some weird things in with the battle encounters.
I think that's good. I think that's some flavor. Like, thanks for getting my goat. You're welcome. Looks like I got your goat.
There was a reason that goat was
Okay, let's see. So as you travel along the road, still you. Well, actually, I rolled the wrong thing. I don't want to die.
What?
What?
Who knows what unspeakable horrors that person was doing to that goat?
Oh,
That poor goat.
okay.
Not our problem.
So as you travel along the hills, you
That goat was wearing brown panties.
So as you continue traveling along the hills, you will stumble across a pretty large and glorious statue, but it's covered in ivy. It's definitely not been kept up with, but
Like poison ivy or just ivy?
just regular ivy. But you can, just from looking at it though, you can tell there is something special about this statue.
I hop up there and look in there and I'm like, hey, do you tell these plants to get off this? Otherwise I'm tearing them off.
Who are you talking to?
No, I don't got a spell for that.
Can you talk to them?
I don't
Isn't
got
that your thing? I don't know.
I don't got that spell ready.
Tearing the ivy off.
You're actually gonna tear the ivy?
And that's a good thing I don't, because I'd probably hear him screaming right
I'm
now.
like, yeah. What is this thing?
I was just checking to see if
Look to the paladin. I'm like, the hell is this thing? What is it all? An ivy.
Well, let me do one thing very quickly.
No, you do it now.
Okay. Well, you return this statue to its former glory. Someone's gonna bound to take notice and be like, yeah, nice. I also want you all to roll a history check, because you might recognize who this statue is. This is, like I said, this is a pretty glorious statue. This is folklore you're witnessing right now.
That 20.
Not 20, yeah.
Three.
Okay.
I bring my own dice.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that.
For great reason.
Okay, so D20. So that's going to be.
He has some really high skills, but he has like 2 or 3 high skills, but Alternatively, he has very, very shit everything else.
So as you take a long look at this statue, you notice this is an attractive young woman who's kind of definitely looks like looks like someone out of the Wild West. You will recognize her as the hero Francesca. She is one of many heroes spoken of in legend from the Calamity. So, just a little bit of folklore for you.
It's one fine looking hero. Drop down.
So with that, you guys move on. Continue traveling along the road. You're all good. Your travels for the day end, and you guys all just set up camp for the night. How do you guys want to handle your rest for the night? Do you guys want someone on watch, or
Yeah. Who wants to go and watch?
I'll take watch.
do you guys want to trade off, or just have someone on watch the whole night?
We could trade off so nobody gets exhausted.
No.
Did you say no as the shoot down that
No. I'm just being like, okay, if that's how you want.
No, you can't do
No.
that.
Nope,
No,
not gonna
you
tell you
can't
that.
do
Not gonna tell you that.
2-hour shifts?
Oh, we do have donkeys.
We do. I don't think they're very good guards though.
No, I'm saying if we get exhausted, you just ride the donkey.
I think they do.
So
yeah,
you guys,
2 hours just seems about right.
okay. We'll have you rest for the night.
We'll do the first watch.
I'll do the second watch.
I'll do the last one.
You say that like you have an option there.
Right? Suck up.
Yep. So
Hey,
you
I have a
guys,
spell where I can charm a person. So
rest for the night.
Wow, yeah.
So you guys rest for the night.
Yes, let's do it.
Yep. Guys wake up the next day. Today is a little drearier. It's cloudy out. It's a little more humid, but other than that, it's still nothing serious going on yet in terms of weather.
Okay. Let's go a little pack meal. So pack meals following behind me, right?
Yep.
come on, Felipe.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys continue your travels and. Yes. Okay, guys are traveling, no problems yet. Yep. Okay, let's see what we have here.
Oh, the dragon appears, you all die.
I don't know if you let that other people say, I'm pretty sure half-breeds are going to get left much easier.
All right. So a random disheveled guy you see walking down the road. He's just talking to himself. Just seems not all there, and he's going to approach you, and he's going to start shouting at all of you. You're all sinners. All of you need to repent.
Just start moving
You.
behind them.
You lay with demons. I know the days you've spent deep in the woods.
What's he talking about?
If you don't lay with them, you at least speak with them.
I plead the fifth.
And you, holy man, yet. I don't even have to say anything, you should know. But you,
My defense shit was really
but you, hero.
Excuse me?
You heard me, you're a hero.
Take a little sip off my...
All this time I just thought he was drunk.
When's the last time you remember the name of the girl you last slept with. Do you remember any of that? Do you actually attack
Yeah,
him?
I'm fucking attacking him.
Are you just go full on attack him or just punch him?
Oh, no, I'm gonna full on attack him.
Oh.
I'm lethal, of course, but I
Okay.
am beating the piss out of this old man.
Okay, roll an attack on that.
Alright. Son of a bitch. Who the fuck are you?
I'm just gonna stand and watch.
17.
Yeah, you knock him cold clock. You cold clock him, he's knocked out.
I'm gonna check to see if he has anything on him since he insulted me.
I'm gonna tie him up and I'm gonna throw him on my path wheel.
You're actually gonna
Yep. Tie him up, throw him on my path wheel. He can decide if he wants to keep talking some crazy mess or make some sense when he wakes up.
5. Yeah, you don't find anything.
You don't fuck with me like that.
Kind of spying on me when I'm hooking up with some hot succubus chick.
At worst, I got a crazy man. At best, now I have somebody who can see the future or see the past.
Okay. All right.
It's just gonna get awkward.
All right.
Did you at least put a gag in his mouth?
Yeah, I tied him all up.
Funny enough, you guys have reached the end of your second day.
Good.
That was the only encounter you had to deal with that day.
Well, good. Did you wake up yet?
Let's see. No, he is out cold still.
Alright.
So, you guys.
I prop him up against my pack meal and I use him as like an extra pillow.
Turns out he was a god, you're now cursed.
Yeah, right? This is like a god what came down to do some shit and just got completely taken off guard. Come on.
What did the five fingers
by
say
a
to the
filthy
face?
fucking orc.
That's what you guys are going to do, set things up the same way you did the previous
Yeah,
day?
let's do
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Nope. You guys wake up, nothing.
Okay.
The guy's
Is the
still
guy still
unconscious.
unconscious?
Nope, he's gone.
But he was laying on top of him.
Hmm?
Oh.
Yeah, you wake up just sweeping your head down.
Nobody in the turn-end shift saw him leave.
Nope.
Just lizard away like that.
Fucking magic man. I know he was talking some fucking jive bullshit. As I take a big old pull off my water skin and put him back on. So
today,
what about them demons in the forest?
Yeah.
And you, holy man, I could taste the air quotes that crazy old son of a bitches is fucking putting on. Before you say anything, yeah, I like to fuck. Ooh, can't be a monk if you like to fucking drink. It's like, fuck you. Okay? I have my own truth to
Have you
follow.
ever been with a forest hag before?
Do I look like I need tags? Just tap on my watchboard's stomach.
Oh, come on.
And
Sometimes.
then like rub my tooth on my finger on my tusk. I think I need tags.
They
So-
lure you in by appearing as beautiful women, and then once you get there, it's like, ah!
Grandma fucker.
Those are weak wills succumb to any trick. And get up.
oh god.
Let's go.
Okay, third day. It is raining out, so visibility is a bit dampered, but for the most part, it's nothing serious. So you guys continue your travels
Okay.
through the rain.
I can't tell if the weather's getting worse because we're heading into some shit we can't see, or if the weather's just turning on us because it's a long trip.
Okay, so let's see. Nope. Oh.
There yet?
Nope, you're on your third day. Remember, this is 4-day travel. Okay, as you travel down the road, you see off in the distance a small band of bandits heading your way.
I'm gonna attempt to hide.
Oh, okay.
Ninja vanish!
12?
6.
12.
So they start storming past, but they catch a whiff of you and are like, hey!
Yeah!
You
Haymaker. That's worse than I see.
You gonna try- you
He's
gonna-
gonna attack anybody that shows up.
No, but some crazy old man talking jive, yeah. Shit, didn't knock up the farmer.
'Kay.
Didn't kick the goat.
Okay, I will say you catch.
Who knows? That goat's probably gonna lead.
That
world
the goat was
domination.
actually like the god in disguise.
That goat's a secret warlord that's gonna lead world dominating. The rule of
Alright.
the goat.
And he'll spare me.
Okay. So I want you to roll an attack with advantage. And we'll do that before we roll initiative.
Kind of need to know where these people are at.
Yeah, I'm before that I want to see him roll his basically a surprise attack.
No. Ooh.
21. Okay. Okay.
Just checking.
Okay. 21, right? Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Be a little worried if it did.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Run away! There's two guys waiting to ambush you over there.
That's what I'm off and transform into.
Alright, so did you roll damage? Okay. While he's figuring out damage, you two roll initiative. 3.
Flurry of blows.
4.
9. Which is the opposite of what I rolled for stealth.
Okay, you rolled a 9.
Yeah.
What did you roll it for? And how much damage did you roll?
3. I want to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
Is that still at advantage?
No, because you got your surprise attacking him already.
Who's that loser? They're being a Voyager.
You.
That's you, because you're still hiding.
Where am I at?
You're right here, because you weren't able to hide, so that's the reason they even took notice of you guys, was because of you.
You should take a bath every now and then. Live in a
Motherfucker.
freaking
Yeah.
forest.
Quit fucking demons.
We're not in a forest, we're on a path.
There's,
Oh, shit.
there's 4
Trees.
trees right there. That's enough to classify
14?
for it.
14 to hit. Yep, that'll hit.
15.
That'll hit too.
3. 6.
Ouch. That one's dead already.
Alright. Well, with that, I'd like to move. Right.
Right here? Okay.
Bow, 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 bow. Love it.
Okay.
Twice
So I'm
you
gonna
just
need
got
you.
to kick the shit
So
out
I'm
of
gonna
someone.
need you to roll me an initiative now.
Seven.
this guy.
Yes, he does.
Like, whoa, you guys just check that guy that run up here, smack one of your guys' head and just went off? What a dick! Where'd that guy come from?
What the fuck happened?
It's the fantasy world equivalent of a knockout game. Just run up and knock somebody out.
I swear I don't know.
Alright. Okay. Alright.
What's the range? I think we can do that.
So, first up, we're going to have bandit number 6. Guy in the back. So, since you're the one who just cold clocked one of his guys, it's going to. Okay, let's see what's his speed. It's probably 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, yeah, he's going to come to you. And he's going to use his scimitar on you. 16. Right. Two damage.
I hit like a bitch.
So, alright, so I'll call him 6. So Bandit 5 is up next. He's gonna double team you. Yeah. And he's gonna miss. Next up is Bandit 2. He sees you, so and since you're the first one that attracted them to this, trying to attempt to rob you, he's gonna. Actually, he's not even going to approach you. He's gonna pull out his light crossbow.
Hi, Mr. Person.
And he's gonna miss.
How badly did he miss?
Pretty bad. Not one bad, but fairly close. In fact, yeah, you beast. It is. I'll actually fluff this for you. He aims it at you, zooms like way over here and hits this tree like right over here.
I was just that way.
Just like this is stormtrooper level of miss. So, all right, and that leaves you. It's now your turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Constitution saving. So for Constitution saving throw, would that be the spell DC?
Yes.
Okay. I saw him miss horribly, so I'm gonna use my Pokemon attack.
Wait, what? Your Pokemon attack?
Yep,
Go and just. I need to know what's the attack you're using.
Thunder Wave.
Okay, gotcha. What does that do?
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On
Okay, how large is the cube?
a
15.
foot.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Hey,
So
if
it'll
I,
just
if
be
I
him.
move up,
You'd hit both of those two.
You wanna move
Yeah.
up before you use it?
yeah.
So you wanna try hitting these two or try hitting?
I'll try hitting the one guy that tried to shoot me and the guy on there.
So probably right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wait, can I hit him from there?
What's the range on the?
15 feet.
15 feet around me.
Oh, 15 feet around you. I see. Sorry. Yep. So put you there. Okay. So it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a failed save, the creature takes 2d thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
Oh, he is definitely not making that. So what happens to him?
2d8 thunder damage, and he's pushed 10 feet away.
2d8?
2d8.
Jeez.
That's a level 1 spell. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you. And the spell emits a thunderous boom audible up to 300 feet.
Oh, never mind. You should be. Should I be rolling it? Or should...
Each one
two
of
guys
the
get a
people
saving
get
throw,
hit.
and one failed.
Oh.
The other guy.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Okay. Constitution. One doesn't make it, so 2 doesn't make it. 3 does make it.
Then they take half damage and not
No,
pushed
not-
away.
3, 4.
Which one's it?
Okay, so
It only goes in big.
this guy doesn't make it, but this guy does make it.
What about that
Okay.
guy in the corner?
Let's see.
He shouldn't be in range. I don't
Five.
think.
15 feet in all directions.
11.
Oh, nope. Yep, you're right. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's actually in range. He doesn't make it, so this guy, this one,
Oh, he is?
nope. He is technically in range.
Oh. When he gets pushed back 10 feet. The 2 guys that failed get pushed back 10 feet. And
Okay.
they take 11 damage. And 1 guy takes half damage.
And do you roll damage for that?
I did, I just did 11 damage.
11 damage.
And the guy that made his saving throw takes half.
Well, you would roll for each person.
Are we sure? Because it's an area of effect.
Right, but they're not all like these two. The 2 that were. I thought you would. They're all. They're getting hit by the same force, but they're all at different varying degrees and lengths. So that's. I mean, if you wanted. to use that
Yeah,
for
I would-
That's what I just you always.
Yeah, I would
each
say.
character gets their own damage,
Yeah, I would say.
unless it's like a psionic shared
Right. Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So the
So,
first one that failed takes 11 damage, I guess.
Come on, Caleb, you should know this.
And the other guy takes 11 damage too.
oh, well, they're both dead.
Oh. Their bodies got flown away.
Yep. But this guy managed to save, so his damage is halved.
Yeah, so half a 7.
Half of 7. We have 5, 6. Okay. All right. So next up is Farso.
Which one did we have?
Punch number 6. Okay. Roll it. That'll hit.
My guy's just gonna sit there behind a tree and sleep. Claim all the glory.
6.
Sleep for the action, wake for the glory.
You said 6. Okay.
And I'll use another keyboard.
All right.
15.
Now that'll hit.
15. 4.
He is dead.
Oh.
2.
Okay. So 6 is down.
When the paladin comes running up and stabs one of them right through the back, like, yeah, I am brave and noble. Look upon me before you die.
Okay, so this guy is gonna back. No, he's not running away. He's just putting some distance in between you after seeing that attack, and he's gonna use his crossbow again.
We have to yell that spell.
And he's okay. So he aims at you, and the recoil from shooting at you and missing hits him in the face. He trips and is knocked prone.
This guy's from California.
Nat one.
Let's get him.
So this guy is prone right now. All right. Next up is Steinemir. You're still hidden. They don't notice you.
I'm gonna stab the prone guy.
I don't think I can make it that far. I got 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, you can make it just up to him.
Oh, I'll run up to him and.
Oh, just coup de grace. That is just one step above stabbing him through the back. Yeah!
Stab him with
It's not fatal, but it's severed your spine. Good luck living in this fantasy world now.
Okay, whenever I use this divine favor, is that does that use up my action or something like that, or I can't attack then?
Well, this is technically a bonus action. So,
Pop that on and
yeah, until your spell ends. Yeah, duration is up to 1 minute. Until your spell ends, your attack deals an extra D4 radiant damage.
paladin shit,
Alright, if you want to use it.
Okay, I'll use that one,
Joe. Divine favor.
and then I'll attempt to attack him with my wheel.
He has advantage from his phone.
Yes, so you will get advantage on that.
14 plus 5, 19?
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Boom. Kill him. Make him
And
suffer.
that's a 10.
So roll damage plus the 1d4.
11? Wait,
11 altogether?
11 plus 3, so 14.
14. That dude from the holy light you just struck down upon him, he disintegrates into dust.
Jesus Christ!
This is
Okay. We're back up.
That was neat.
Yeah, that was.
We're back up to this bandit. I want to roll something for him. Never mind. At first, he took a look at what Thymir just did, and he almost wanted to just boot it. It's like, no. But then suddenly in his gut, he's like, no. If God is going to strike me down, I will go out in fucking glory. So he looks straight at you, and he decides to charge at him, and decides to charge with all his fucking might. He has seen God, and has basically decided to tell God to go fuck himself.
Hey Chris,
Yeah.
if he's gonna run that way, he gets an attack of opportunity.
You're not wrong. But he's going to make a run for it if you want to make an attack of opportunity.
I'll pop him in the back of the head. I'll be like, hey! Oh, 10.
Yep, that's gonna miss.
What the fuck?
good luck with that guy.
So yeah, he comes right up to you and he's like, tell God I tell him to go fuck himself.
Wow.
And he misses. Wow.
He actually modify 20.
Yeah, that is.
Okay. It's not gonna do a lot. It does 2 damage. So all this mustard, he's like just nicks you on the arm.
Tink.
Down Cliff, you're up next.
I'm gonna run up to him.
Okay. Okay.
Pull out my nice big club. And yell, batter up! Never mind.
Okay.
9.
Farso.
Wow. I'll join them.
Okay.
Trick's right on up there.
And 15, 20.
They're like, hey, bitch. Where'd you go? Take a pot shot at him. 10. Still nothing.
Okay.
I think God changed his mind.
Okay. Dashini, your turn. Tiny mirror.
Who would have been attacking me?
Okay.
Attack. With my glaive.
Okay.
Go!
21.
That'll hit.
For 6.
6.
Plus the radiant.
It was 1 minute. Is that still?
Oh, yeah. So roll the d4.
It's like when you
Oh wait, that's a 10 plus the 3, so that's 13 altogether.
Yep. He's down. As you hit him with that divine light, he just like, God fucking damn it, and he just keels over. All right.
Get the loot, boys.
Okay.
Going.
Oh.
2 of those guys were vaporized. Do they still have loot? Or is it
I'm-
like Skyrim where when they get vaporized,
guys-
you can just dig around?
Yeah, they just dig around in the ash
and
pile.
still pick up like leather armor.
Oh, look it up.
Roll.
Should put this back together.
Yeah. Use investigation and search everyone.
19.
4.
No. 20!
20.
Yeah, 20.
All right. Let's do this.
You use that chuck at someone.
So you find. You find 30 gold on the bandits you search. And then you will okay. Jesus. How does I'm so sorry, buddy. How does you managed to beat out the guy with a nat 20? I'm so right.
Somebody using holy magic over there.
You have better fingers.
You find 2 platinum. You find 2 platinum on the bandits you search.
What about me?
You need a shiny rock.
Oh, nothing!
You know what?
Holy
Roll a
bitches.
4.
Basically, I'm disadvantaging you, but I will allow you something. So. $15 silver pieces you find.
Neat, I can buy more spell.
So yeah, that completes that battle encounter. You guys should have 150 XP from that.
Now, gotta do math.
Alright, and with that, we continue traveling. So, you're still traveling down through the hills. It is raining still. Not too bad, though.
So this was the third day, and then do
Yep.
we arrive on the fourth day, or do we do a
You-
total
for-
4 days of travel?
As
And then
you're at the end of your third day, and you start seeing some woodlands. So you've been told that you're going to be traveling through hills and eventually some woodlands. So it's going to be at least 1 more day's travel, but you're getting close to the end. Near the end of your day, you are traveling down the road, and you see down the road a bard. He's going to come up to you and greet you. Greetings, sir.
What's up, Bart?
I'm good. Been traveling around, singing some songs. Do you care to listen to a song?
How much?
No, free of charge.
I'd love to hear you sing a song.
All right.
Make me dance, music man.
Come on, Chris, sing a song.
I will not be singing, but
Oh, you suck.
all right.
Sing us a song.
Okay. He pulls out his lute, starts strumming on it.
Sing a song.
Through deep forests, along great valley.
You're not singing.
Fuck you. On highest peak sits the looming castle of the vampire. Dare not tread, dare not seek. The devil's deal say that those that venture forfeit their right to speak. Yeah. You ever hear of Trenton? You ever hear of Trenton?
I have.
Yeah, the southwest continent of Thera. A very beautiful land, but a good chunk of it is what they call the vampire territories. You know, it's becoming more complex these days because there used to be that castle I speak of used to have a fairly mysterious but grandiose man who lived there, but he has since disappeared, and vampires have now come and claimed the castle and are starting to forge all sorts of new treaties, making the area more complex. But generally, the same rule applies that's always applied. Vampires dare not venture out of their territories and attack innocent folks, but those that enter their territories forfeit their right to basically say anything. It's like the same people who, like, if you enter a shark's home, you're gonna be expected to be eaten by a shark or a bear.
So my life would be forfeit.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
not forfeit, but no one's going to bat an eye the fact that you ventured into vampire territory and got eaten by a vampire the same way
So
if you
what are
went
you
into a
saying?
bear's cave.
Are you asking me to go
No.
vampire hunting?
I'm
No.
pretty sure if we went there, we
Hey, you guys
find-
want to go vampire hunting?
That sounds interesting. We got a guy that can deal with it.
Yeah, lead the way.
That's nowhere near here. Trenton is.
Well, get walking. Well, come on. Go. I turn around and just start pushing him.
He's just gonna keep walking away, but he says, "Good day to you,
I'm gonna try
sir."
to go. Guys, should we make this guy show us where these vampires are?
He's gone now.
Yeah, he's right there. He's fucking.
I'm gonna
I'll
chase
run
that
after
guy
him.
down.
Hey, motherfucker, don't try to barge your way out of this.
Don't make
I
him
just-
tackle you and tie you to a
I just
mule.
impart you some wisdom and some stories, but
Don't
Oh.
knock him out this time.
um,
Well, then I guess I'm like, alright, fuck off.
you do get 20 XP for that. That's the thing. Like, every time you encounter a bard that isn't a huge a-hole, they will impart some stories and some wisdom of this world's history to you, and from that, learning that history, you know, just a little bit of experience from it.
So don't be a dick to everybody. It's a good incentive.
But-
He said a bard that's not an a-hole.
Yeah, because there are some bards that are a-holes.
Alright. No, I'm
And
pushing.
also don't
I'll
be an a-hole
punch him
to a
just
bard.
like I'll punch any bandit on the slide.
So, with that, you have reached the end of your third day.
Alright, same sleeping arrangement. Somebody
Huzzah.
stands guard and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're all nice and safe and sound.
All right.
Easy beepy.
Sleeping next to the donkey.
That's right.
Make sure you don't roll underneath the donkey.
Okay. Yep, you guys sleep with no issues. So you guys wake up the next day. Weather's much better now. Rain's cleared up.
Good.
Partially cloudy, but there's a little bit of sun in there. See a little bit of a rainbow going on with the dawn.
Double rainbow. What does it mean?
So with that, you guys have now
Pack
started.
up and head for town. Head
With-
towards our mission.
Yeah, with that, you are now traveling through the.
Can we search for the other end of the rainbow?
Good luck.
I heard there's gold at the other end.
There's gold at the end of this road. That I know is there.
And with that, you are now venturing through the
Of course.
forests. Yep.
We're in my territory now.
Sure. Tell these trees
Oh,
to tell us
Chris.
how to get out
What?
of the paths.
Can I do a quick perception check to see if I see any animals around?
1 sec, I'm trying to pull up something.
So far, the only animals I have listed that I can change into is mule, horse, goat. So I can't do
Yeah, I know.
All right. So you are now venturing through the forests, the northeastern forests of the continent of Remick. So it's definitely, the scenery's definitely changed. There's a lot more trees. You can see some animals off in the distance. You're now continually traveling mostly on a road, though, so you're not venturing off the beaten path at all. But you start your travels and.
I still wanted to look around to see what kind of animals.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Because I kind of need that. Because stipulation for a druid to transform is they gotta see animals.
Okay, let me pull up something and I'll let you.
What benefit do you have to transforming into other animals?
Well, with my specific type of druid, I can transform into higher level animals. Like, I get their benefits.
Just their benefits, not their stats or anything like that? Do you keep your stats?
I think I keep my stats.
So what kind of benefits would you get?
Okay.
Like double attack with the razor claws and stuff.
Okay. So what I want you to do, and this is, we didn't get a chance to really go over this. I kind of missed this part, but along with your quests, it will be explained to you in more detail once you get back into town. But there's hunting boards. Hunting boards will have like certain monsters that have basically bounties on them, and you will basically use this same thing to kind of track them either in your free time or when you're traveling. So what I want you is either to roll me both an investigation and a survival check.
Investigation.
What?
Investigation and survival.
Yep.
Are we all looking?
No, just him, because he's the one who's wanting to find this animal.
Investigation and survival.
Yep.
Where's survival?
I'm gonna help.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Investigation is a 6.
Okay.
So, that's a nat 1.
For investigation, I got
You noticed a
15.
leaf that looks like a
15?
mouse.
Okay.
And for survival, I got 12.
Okay.
I'm an adult.
I am an
No, you're not.
So, off in the trees, you'll notice a poisonous snake. This poisonous snake kind of whisking off into the distance.
That'll come in handy.
You want to try and sneak up on the snake? Oh, okay. So you're gonna try and sneak up on it. Okay, you need your little stealth first.
Skill still. 18.
Oh yeah, it does not notice you.
And I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Got an 10.
I will say roll advantage because you snuck up on it.
Yeah! Fucking 11.
11. You just miss it, unfortunately. It doesn't notice as you, but it does slither off and get away, unfortunately.
Fuck!
I have a random question.
Yeah.
Are we ever going to run into dinosaurs during our quests?
Possibly.
Because they're classified as a beast. And I can transform into a
But-
water.
But yeah, so with that, you didn't travel. I will say you didn't travel too far off the beaten path, so you're still very much on the road for the most part. So you've actually traveled
Let's take a
further
shortcut
ahead.
through these trees.
Stay the course then.
3.
We'll get to that. 6 feet. Catch one.
So someday, if our characters are still alive, we may have the potential to ride a T-Rex.
Oh god. At that point, I'll have like, a movement speed of like 80. Just like, see ya.
Oh, yeah.
Never tire. Don't need water. Need food.
As I am the godly character, I would prefer it if I rode into battle on a T-Rex.
There you go. With your shining sword. A T-Rex that fucking talks. Bitches!
Ooh, and
Okay, so as you are traveling through the forest, you see some guardsmen hanging up some wanted posters. As you walk by them, you catch in the gleam of kind of the corner of your eye the wanted posters, and this wanted poster might look familiar to one of you. I want you to all roll an investigation.
7.
I think it's an 18. Yeah, 18.
You, 18.
I was staring.
You got an 18. Okay.
I was looking past the poster to the tree.
Yeah.
Such a nice tree.
Quick eye band in the trees.
Are there any oaks around here?
Oh, jeez.
You immediately turn, Daimir, you immediately turn your head as you catch in the corner of your eye this wanted poster. And look over and see it is that Yanti you spoke to the day before.
The spies?
No,
No,
the
guy that was
snake
selling the
oil
unicorn.
merchant.
Ooh.
The guards turn to you three, and it's like good day to you.
Wait.
On a roll fit something for one of the guards. Oh, yep. One of the guards turns to you, Thanumir, and it's like, you look like you recognize this gentleman on the poster.
I attempt to persuade him that I don't know what he's talking about.
Deception.
Yep,
This is
deception. Let's see.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. 12?
12. Let me gonna roll an insight on him. Okay. Wait. Insight. Never mind. He's like, oh,
Okay, then.
sorry to bother you. Just so you know, though, if you do catch this guy, we can't really. We have no authority to arrest this guy. Like, but word is some big uppity up in Hecon is offering quite the bounty for this gentleman. So basically, we're just trying to get paid. So if you guys want to get paid too, feel free to. Guards travel on their way.
We should probably beat them up, huh? We don't need any competition for that. Bounty.
That would probably be a bad idea.
It's only a bad idea if we get caught.
Listen to the holy man. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't go after?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so they go on their way.
Quick question.
What?
Are there any oak trees around?
Oh my god.
It's a spell component. I need
You
it.
sick fuck.
Yeah. I would say yeah. There are oak trees around. You wanna?
Sure, why
Can
not?
I try to get some bark off of this?
No. Do a survival.
Oak pork.
21.
What's that?
21.
Oh yeah. I'll say you get 3.
Get all the pork you want.
All the board.
30.
Whatever the 3 units of oak
Okay.
bark.
I want to know the approximate
3
size and
servings
weight
of
of a
bark.
unit of pork. Is that like one
It's for
square
one-
centimeter of pork?
Big one for
Or
It's a
generation.
spell component for an important spell for a particular
or is
character.
it like a yard square?
So you guys continue traveling, and
Mm-hmm.
Bark skin is a very important spell for my character.
it's now early evening, and
So we'll be so stones.
it's now early evening, and just off in the distance, not too far, you notice a pretty large city booming, and you can hear it from here. It's so loud. You hear all sorts of instruments playing, just loud, rowdy people.
Quiet down, you kids.
You guys will enter through the southwest side of Niriln, and you basically will land smack dab in the southwest side of their entertainment district.
How entertaining is
What sort of
Um,
entertainment is it?
Well, let me paint the picture for you. So
it?
Niriln
Entertainment?
is a large city, about 20,000 people. You're arriving from the southwest. From entering the entertainment district, you see a large park with a small light show celebration going on. There's also a impromptu dance floor and a stage with some band that's playing. There are several bars on street corners singing jovial songs. Actually, I want you all to roll perception when you notice the bard singing.
Nat 20.
At 20.
I see him.
Wait, you all see the bards, but I want you to be paying attention to what the bards are singing about.
12.
Oh, okay.
Perception, you said?
Yep.
9.
Okay. So you all can gather that these are battle songs. These are songs of victory and battle and freedom. But you specifically pick up a specific song that's describing the war for Hern's independence. And from here, you basically start seeing just people bustling along the sidewalks, going into taverns and corner shops. Everyone is drunk, singing merry. This is a fucking celebration.
Jump onto the dance stage and start
Independence Day in
headbanging.
America.
Basically,
Bullshit.
as you come through the town, before you manage to make it to a tavern, though, there is someone who's going to approach you. She will recognize you guys right away because you do have a little lapel, basically saying that your guild number is.
Gotcha.
She will approach you and she will say, "Greetings. My name is Minso. I am one of the cabinet members in this town. I'm also one of the members of the preparation committee for Niriln." So what you see is a human woman in her mid-50s. She is wearing burgundy robes of a fairly regal decor. More noble than priests, but you've seen far more expensive robes, though. But the thing is, the robe is really the only regal thing you see on her, though. So it almost seems like what she's wearing is some sort of official, sort of like office sort of clothing.
Uniform, maybe?
Yeah. But the one thing that kind of stands out to you, though, Outside of the robe she's wearing, you will notice all along her skin are various runic paintings, and they're runic symbols.
Nice thing.
Let's see. Where is it?
On her skin or on like the sleeves of her uniform?
No, on her skin.
Can I get a quick investigation of that?
Yeah. Arcana.
Arcana?
Roll an Arcana.
11.
17.
You definitely notice there is something magical. You immediately recognize these. This person is a sorcerer, or as they refer to themselves, Vovang. So basically, those runic marks you see on there are basically tattoos that allow them to channel innate magic from within themselves. So at this point, Minstrel will greet you all, and she will invite you to a local inn to have a drink with her, and can go over the details of the quest.
Okay, so you are our contact.
Yes, I am your contact. I'm sorry if I did not make that clear. I am, like I said, I am part of the preparation committee, so that you're basically ones who've been contacting me, trying to deal with this issue.
I see. Well, let's get going.
Okay.
Drinks on you, I assume.
Yep.
Starts picking up the pace. Which way?
Don't mind him, he's an alcoholic.
Grab her by the hand.
But yeah, she'll lead.
Start dragging her wherever.
Yeah, she'll lead you to a local inn that's not as bustling as everywhere else. One of the more quiet drinking places.
Drinky.
I don't know if I trust this woman. She's clearly not shelling it out for us.
We'll see how many rounds she bites.
What am I supposed to do with Felipe?
Tie him up outside.
Yeah.
Don't leave your pocket.
I
So
don't have that spell.
So you guys set up at a table. You guys already have a couple of drinks laying around. She is buying the first couple of rounds at least.
I want to get a tub with a wash basin.
Drink.
Okay. All right. She goes with it. Right. So yeah, as you can tell, we are in the midst of a celebration right now. We're celebrating our independence. Granted, it's not for another couple of weeks, but this is a big one, so it's...
So what's the problem?
Shit. I just realized I fucked up on something.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
No.
Sucker. We already know now.
Hmm?
We already know now.
No, it's nothing to do with the quest. It's that... It's just the three of you here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were
Probably
supposed
to hire.
You were supposed to hire someone. I did not make that clear. I kind of rushed through that.
Maybe so we could hire some. Well, good. We can handle it.
I'm gonna do sex machina this. Sorry. So
Was she
Say
saying we're not capable?
The
of it?
No.
extra guild member came running up trying to say, "Hey, you guys left me behind."
no, that I'm basically gonna do sex machina because part of this quest actually relies on you having 4 people. But I'm gonna do sex machina this as you guys all sit down and start ordering your first couple rounds of drinks. You see someone walk in and sit down at the table with you.
Can we help you?
Roll a dice to figure out who it is.
No, you know who it is right away. It's Niriln.
Oh.
Which one's that?
That's the tiefling.
Oh,
The fuck you
what's
want?
that?
Sorry, Grok hired me to come join you guys.
Oh, okay.
Said he said it sounded like you were probably going to need a 4th member. And at that point, Minstrel jumps in and is like, yes, I was just about to say something. I specifically said we needed 4 warriors
You missed
for
out
this
on the
quest.
fun on the way
I swear to
here.
God, if you try to sacrifice this lady.
No, it's nothing like that.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are all drinking. She's gonna let you guys rest up for a little bit first before getting down to business. Let you guys enjoy a couple of drinks before we get straight into business.
Well, I drink my wash tub full of ale. And the second one is wine.
What was the population of this town again?
20,000.
That's smaller than Bismarck, by the way.
Yeah, but this is D&D. Like the populations for city in the D&D world are much different than modern day city, modern day world. As you guys enjoy your first couple of drinks, he's going to slowly lead up into your quest, kind of just giving a brief history of this town. So if you guys are not aware, Hertz was once part of Iraq. Well, this part of the continent was once part of Iraq.
Oh.
Hertz.
I heard Iraq.
No, sorry, Iraq. Hertz. Once upon a time used to be just a small little sliver of land that belonged to two tribes of the Volvan.
Are you sure we're not talking about Iraq?
No. Yeah, so back then, we were just refugees living in a small sliver of sovereign land given to us. But after the Calamity happened, we saw refugees trying to find somewhere to go in the midst of the war between Grifton and Brixton, and we welcomed refugees with open arms. They were our people. But Varrock took issue with that, said that we didn't have enough land to support the people we wanted, and basically started pushing more and more of their control over what should have been, as I said, sovereign land. So about 35 years ago, we partnered with the city of Niriln and started a war for independence, and the war lasted years, but when the smoke cleared, we had basically managed to claim a small chunk of the continents for our people.
Impressive.
So it's our Independence Days are usually a big deal, but whenever you get to like something like a 25th or a 35th, it basically turns into a month-long party. People are very passionate about just how bloody that war got, especially since Varrock there was no reason for them to go as far as they did. Like, the nobles running this country nowadays are just dicks.
Indeed. I start banging whatever our maidens and ladies are around.
So here's where you guys come in. She pulls out a skeleton key.
Or is it the key to the skeleton?
No, it's a skeleton key. It looks like it's just a basic skeleton key. And she's like, if you want to grab your drinks, I will let the bar guy know it's no, but we'll have to take a little walk for this to make sense.
I'll pick up that part and
Yep.
watch
So
this.
everyone grabs their drinks, and she leads you to the outskirts of town, to an area where there's an altar, a large altar, and then a gate behind it.
What did I tell you about sacrifice?
It's not what it looks.
Clipper.
I'm too awesome.
There are actually people surrounded, kind of hanging out around the altar, drinking.
Okay.
So even this area, you have
Booze or
people
blood?
drinking. What?
Booze or blood?
Booze. So she points to the altar and says, the key goes to that altar. That altar will open up a labyrinth. So basically, here's the gist. Every year on our Independence Day, we give praise to our guardian.
I have a question.
What?
In their labyrinth, is there a flamboyant goblin king that stuffs his pants?
No.
Just checking.
So every year we give praise to our to the Fae Guardian who protects us. In exchange, he demands that we send 4 warriors to
Be sacrificed into their labyrinth.
no, to go into the labyrinth, and prove their worth. It's part of the whole festival to give praise. We normally have pre-selected warriors from our own people, but the 4 warriors we had selected drank themselves sick. It's been it's been about a week. They've since
Roll Constitution.
Fuck off, Clip.
So that was about a week ago. They've now since recovered for the most part, but when we brought them in the other day to begin their quest, the Guardian deemed them unworthy. Apparently, drinking themselves sick right before a quest kind of seemed uncouth to Eranos.
So the 4 heroes, you got a alcoholic, a
Hey.
holy man,
You
a demon,
demon
and a
fucker.
dragon.
You got a fucking demon banging dragon halfie over here telling me how to live. Doesn't even have no shoes. Fuck. Hey,
Don't be
bright boy, let's do this.
don't be jealous of my green dragon swagger.
Hey,
So-
lady, what are you doing tonight?
I will be going home, as will you all. We won't start this until the morning. I will let you get arrested.
I'm gonna try to go home with her. 8. Oh, damn.
Let me try.
Oh my god. I have a husband.
Not 20.
But ask your husband.
Ever been with a dragon before?
I head back to my room. I'm done for the day.
Well,
I'm out.
You have a bit of dragon in you? Would you want to?
so she sends you anyway, even in that 20. She's like, no, I'm happily married. No, thank you.
Happily married.
That's what they all
But
say.
she will let you know that in the morning we will head through this labyrinth. It's still early evening, so she's like, for the next couple hours, enjoy the nightlife. But I will see you guys in the morning.
How many net 20s does it make on this dice so far?
But yeah, so she leads you back to the entertainment desk. Correct. She basically says, yeah, spend the evening doing whatever you want. There's plenty of stuff to do, but she advises not to travel too far out of the southwest district of Niriln, just because you don't want to venture too far off when you
Not to
need to be
drink too
back in the
much.
morning. Yeah. So, at this point, unless you guys, there's plenty of stuff for you guys to do while you're in town.
Drinking womanize.
Well, I want to. While you're in this area, you are going to notice several different areas that kind of pop out to you, and you're going to give. You have a couple hours before you should rest for the night. You'll get a chance to at least visit 2 or 3. If you want to separate into different areas that can cover more ground, that will. But some of the few places that stand out to you right away. So you guys see a large casino, a pretty bustling tavern, a shop known with a big ass neon sign that says Jangles Gadgets and Things. There is a park with an outdoor concert hall, And then finally there is a building. You can't really make out what it is. You just see a sign that says Salael's Taste of Parthas.
We can choose.
Yeah,
what
you
place
can-
to go to.
Well, you guys can. You have a couple hours, so I will say visiting each.
What was the last place?
Salael's Taste of Parthas.
That's just it's a restaurant.
No, you can't make out what that is. You just see the sign, and it is a really interesting sign. It is glitzed up pink, but you see like angel wings and all sorts of stuff on that one.
What's wrong, brother?
Hmm?
That's where I'm headed.
You guys want to go? Do all of you want to go, or do you guys want to split up?
I'll take my own path and go to the gadgets and things. See
You want to check out gadgets and things? Do you have anything in mind?
No, fuck that. I'm gonna go with him. I need one of those gadget shop.
Well, yeah, that's Jangle's Gadgets and Things.
No, I thought that was going to the casino.
No, they're
Alright, yeah, no, I'll go to the gadget shop with you. Fuck yeah.
yeah. So I will say, because you have 3 hours, I'll say each place probably will last you about an hour. So you'll get at least 3 places to visit, unless you want to split up to cover more ground. But you want to follow after him to go to the gadget shop?
I'll go to the gadget
What do you want to do?
I'll probably just go with that way.
Okay.
I'd hang around with the new guy, but I don't know him that well.
Well, since you guys all headed the same way, Miriam will follow after. Just so.
Is that a guy or a...
Miriam is a guy.
Okay. I'll ask him as we're walking by. No, that's not what I'm gonna ask him.
Okay, so you guys are traveling over to the trinket shop. Were you gonna say anything?
Oh, I was gonna ask if he sees any hot tiefling chicks in the crowd. Let me know. I'm gonna try to outdo the drunkard over here.
Tieflings aren't that common, especially around here. Like, you generally won't see tieflings amongst the Vovung, which is interesting considering the origin of the Vovung, but it's neither here or
You
there.
never know.
Huh?
So you guys make it to Jangle's Gadgets and Things. The minute you enter, you are immediately overwhelmed and a bit claustrophobic. It's a shop just stacked to the brim with all sorts of random nonsense.
$20 says it's one about no.
As you start to walk through this place, a rock gnome will approach you.
Told you.
Nice place.
Why, thank you. Welcome to Jangle's Gadgets and Things. I pride myself as a proprietor of just a collector of all the things and rare and common and in between. So let me give you a bit of a tour. It's a lot of shit, so it's hard to make through all of it, but basically, I have several stores all throughout the continent. Throughout all the continents. And basically, I have made quite the profit from having adventurers sell me their junk. Whatever trinkets they find in dungeons. Like, I will offer them at least something. And like I said, I have some rare stuff, I have some common stuff, and a little bit of everything in between, should you want to take a look at any of my wares.
Oh yeah, show us what you got, homie.
Alright, so Jangle has an interesting model for the store, and it somehow works just because of all the rare stuff that's in it. But he's not, outside of showing you the place, he's not going to point anything out to you. He's going to let you just rummage through all the junk. So this is going to take a while. And basically, so
Investigation check.
perception. So
Nat 20.
20. Okay.
Fourth one tonight.
Woo!
120.
Net 20. Yeah.
No, I have a total 20. I rolled 7 with 17 plus 3.
I see.
What did you get?
Stuff I can't buy.
18. Okay. So, okay, we'll make this a little bit easier then, since you all got good rolls and all of you guys came in here at once. You find yourself, yeah, go rummaging through the stuff. You find a potion of hill giant strength.
How much is that?
Why? God gets a good eye there, my friend. Fortunately, that's gonna cost you 140 gold. Yeah, the rare stuff is expensive, but as you continue,
Whoa!
what are you trying to do?
Whoa! Just pretend I'm gonna drop it.
Hmm.
That's a distraction. Oh. And then I put it back. That's okay.
You
Find something I can't afford.
basically you find a scimitar +1. That's 120 gold. You
How much are the black dragon scales worth again?
how much worth?
I don't know.
Chris.
I don't know. All I know is that I got one.
12 black dragon scales. Yeah, I don't know.
I got it.
Probably not enough.
I should have given you a price for that.
I think it did. I didn't write it down.
Shit.
We all said we wanted to hold on to ours anyway.
Let's see. I'm gonna do something. Calculator. Style. Oh. Oh, they're 5 gold each.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
And you are going to find potion of climbing. 50 gold.
Bunch of stuff none of us can afford.
Yeah. He's gonna tell you.
That's only 20 gold.
2 platinum.
Hmm?
2 platinum.
Oh, that's right. You found 2 platinum.
Which is only 20 gold.
Yep. You're right. Yeah.
They're in scales of 10.
Yeah, so like I said, we have some pretty ritzy stuff, but let me give you guys a deal we offer here. Along with, because our wares change every day, and like I said, I have locations all over the place. I'm always looking to expand. He gives you all business cards. Our wares change every day, but also we always offer the same special each day. That's the bag of mystery.
Ooh, the bag of mystery.
Yep.
How much is the bag of mystery?
1 gold.
I will take a bag of mystery.
I'll take 1 bag of mystery.
I'll take one bag mystery as
Okay. So here's how the bags of mystery works. You get a bag of mystery 1 a day. There are 4. When you open up, there will always be 4 items, and I'll basically be rolling for the items you find in these bags. So they're basically grab bags that have a small chance of having something rare in them. So you guys want to open them right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we get?
100.
Is that a bag of Mr. E or Mystery?
I found a toe.
Alright. Okay. So rolling for you. Okay. Yep, you are going to have a treasure in yours. You will have a treasure in yours. Damn it. You will all get treasures.
Neat.
Okay.
You get a treasure. You get a treasure. You all get treasures.
Alright. So before we get into the actual treasures... Is it in the player's handbook? I think it is.
Treasure list.
No. Because here's how it works. Each one of your bags will have one treasure roll, but then the rest are going to be trinket rolls. So we'll start with Farso.
What are you looking for in the player's handbook?
160, 161. Okay, so the first thing you pull out of your bag is an old key.
Old key?
Yep. A dragon's bony talon hanging from a plain leather necklace.
Dragon bone talon necklace.
A dragon's bony talon, yep. And then a tiny silver icon of a raven. Now, for your...
I got a paper cut. Well, my skin's too thick. Or maybe I'm just not bleeding. That's happened before I got cut.
Yeah, that happens. This didn't bleed at all.
It was a mystery. I had no blade.
And you will...
It's a bitch.
Are you...
What'd I get?
Well, I'm still rolling for him.
He gets Jangle's porn stash.
Good. Well, I'm going back to them.
Oh, no, because I'm still rolling for you.
You got something awesome in the game.
You got a bag of holding.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the mystery bag, you
Oh,
pulled a
yeah.
bag of holding.
That's good.
Okay,
I'll take that.
so you...
Give me something awesome.
Okay.
Bag coal. Dragon food. Fossilized dragon food.
Okay, so you pull out a bronze pentacle with an etching of a rat's head in the center. You pull out a purple handkerchief embroidered with the name of a powerful archmage.
What's his name?
He's like,
Veylus.
How do you spell that?
Veylus.
You're coming with something on the spot.
14. An enormous scale, perhaps from a dragon.
Ooh, a dragon scale. What color is it?
Green.
what is this? Just a big old open sore on your back. What the fuck? What kind of magic is this?
Okay. So for your treasure...
It's all just mimics. Everything we pull out is a mimic.
You pull out a potion of fire breath. Okay. Now this Sheeny. You pull out a fragment of... Wait, what? Okay, you pull out a fragment of a parchment that basically contains the fragment of a song.
You got a piece of a song.
Yep. You have a silver teardrop earring made from a real teardrop. Okay. You also pull out half of a floor plan for a temple, castle, or some other structure. And then for your treasure,
Treasure!
okay, you pull out a wait, no, I need a D12. A lapis lazuli.
What?
A lapis lazuli. So that is in.
That's LAPSIS, right?
Yep. So that is an opaque light and blue with yellow flecks, and that's worth 10 gold. That's how they used to make crushing. That's how they used to make blue ink back in the day, back before the lapis.
I mean, it's
I'll
not a
trade you my
proper
push
gemstone, but it is
Yeah.
it is pretty nice looking. It's just a pretty rock.
How much is a push of fire breath worth?
Potion of okay, wood.
Like,
Because I already have my own breath.
what else is a pretty stone besides lapis? Oh, amber. Even though it's not a stone, it's pretty popular and it's worth quite a bit.
Amber.
Yeah, amber. Yeah,
You said amber.
Amber.
Where is it that gets into that? Oh, here we go. It's actually worth about 50 gold.
One of the options. A gemstone that looks like a lump of coal when examined by anyone but you.
Yep.
That's a what?
That's
That's one of the trinkets you can get. So yeah, so
Precious stone. Get the fuck out of here.
So I'll say because you could actually peruse through 6 different things while in here, but since you guys have kind of already figured out a lot of it's too expensive for your blood,
Yeah.
you haven't used your full hour yet. So like I said, you have 3 hours.
I'm not even going to that last place you said.
Oh,
Range
Soleil's?
stuff, Yeah.
Okay.
The brothel.
Does everyone follow after?
I will follow him to the brothel.
Okay. So, the moment you enter, you are taken aback by dim neon red lights, intense smells of perfume and incense, and
yeah.
and scantily clad Azamar women, as far as the eye can see.
You, and you. I want.
Except, something doesn't seem right. Why don't you all to roll me an Arcana?
These all fucking golems.
They're all really red women in disguise.
They're all birds.
19. So what's the
14.
catch?
14.
14?
18.
They're minor illusion.
Ah,
Next, they're all Azamar, but the interesting thing about them is that they're all minor illusion to look like Azamar, but there are a few who aren't, and those ones you can tell right away. Those are, let's see, the few that aren't minor illusion are what are generally referred to as afflicted.
Afflicted with.
They're fallen. These are fallen Azamar. Miriam's going to chime in at this point.
So they're all supposed to be angels, but then
They're fallen angels.
Okay.
I've heard rumors about places like this, but I've never gone out of my way to find them. Affliction brothels.
How much for the fallen angels?
Hmm?
How much for the fallen angels?
No one's approached you yet.
I'm just asking. I'm saying it out loud. How much are the fallen angels?
What is an affliction?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'll want you to roll a history.
Nah, I'm not gonna know that.
15.
Not 20.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. Give me those Azabons.
Yeah, so afflicted are fallen Azamar that were born sometime after the Calamity. Miriam chimes in again. Yeah, it's not to most it's not really seen as a coincidence that they started popping up this around the same time that tieflings started popping up.
Oh, I get it.
At
Heaven aspect, hell aspect.
Yeah. At this point, the head of the brothel is going to approach you guys. It starts speaking to you all, especially Miriam. Greetings. My name is Lady Salale. I am the mother of this brothel. Yeah. I take it you guys have never been to something like this before.
No, ma'am. How much for the original kitty angels?
Yeah, when the
I'll ask the new guy, which do you think is hotter? Fallen Azamar or a tiefling?
Miriam, at this point, Miriam is talking to Salil while you guys figure out what you guys want to do.
It's like
You know what I want to do. I already said it.
It's like the strip club all over again.
I've always heard rumors about these places, but I'm always just so surprised to just see just how many afflicted are out there in this world. She chimes in, not for lack of trying. When the afflicted were forced to flee Brixen during its purge, we found most other countries were just about as racist towards us as our former home. We did what we had to survive. Most Azamar, after falling, still retained their charisma and their beauty, so we used our gifts the best we could. Most of the men fled into the Underdark to become rogues, conmen, or guns for hire, while the women generally opened brothels, bars, or hostess clubs. This catches your ears, Steinmeier, and I want you to roll me an intelligence check.
My guy lacks that, well, just so you know. 12.
Okay. You will recognize this because as being part of the city guard, you are very well aware that Valis is well known for having several afflicted-run hostess clubs, which are technically legal. Brothels are not, but you always hear about brothels trying to run underground in Valis.
Well, so this is just a hostess club.
No, this is a brothel.
This is not in Dallas, this is never country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Valis is where, like, generally they're underground, while
That's
hostess
what
clubs.
he's from.
Yeah. But now that you have your history lesson, she's going to ask you if any of you are interested in partaking in some time with my ladies.
How much?
10 gold an hour, 30 if you have a specific girl in mind.
No, I'll take 3 at 10 gold.
Hmm.
I'll take 3 girls at 10 gold an hour.
So you realize that's 30 altogether.
30 gold altogether.
Yep.
Are they afflicted?
Hmm?
Are they afflicted or just the minor illusion ones?
They're the minor illusions.
No, what the? Okay, 30 for the afflicted one.
You'll ask her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Okay. She will. So, one of the girls will approach you, the ones that's not hiding their affliction. She says, "My name is Emerald. If you follow me into her room." Emerald. Amerau.
You actually have a character sheet for this person, which I think is interesting.
Alright. Well, yeah, I'll go do my deed.
Okay. So,
Like, you should talk.
so what I want you to roll.
Me?
Yep. So you spend an hour. What I want, I roll.
Roll for STD.
Oh yeah.
I want you to roll me a charisma.
Charisma.
Oh man, can't even get it up. Not one. Not one.
10.
Okay.
Is that in inches or feet?
Depends how far you have
Um,
your ass.
Now, I want you to roll me an athletics.
Hi.
You're disappointing this woman.
Just an old man.
Sadly, you only last about 20 minutes or so.
I'm not disappointed.
Come on, Minute Man.
Okay.
Good.
Now, now I want you to roll me a con because you did not wear a condom.
Oh, I think that's 13.
13. Okay.
Roll for STD.
You feel something is off.
That burns when you pee.
Am I now afflicted?
No. Do you want to roll a medicine check?
What?
Don't ask any of us to look at it for you.
You have sewer plague.
So far? Well, that's alarming.
It's easily curable.
When we get that taken care of.
Yeah.
Where's that? Thanks,
It's-
lady.
Yeah, you got.
I'll use the rest of my hour to go find a cure.
It could have been worse. You could have gone cackle fever.
If he had failed the roll, I would have expected him to have gone, "Hey guys, can you look at this? Tell me if it's okay."
Okay, guys. What are you guys? Are you guys gonna partake or are you guys gonna move on?
Too rich for my blood.
Okay. All right. So.
Besides, I don't have to pay for it. I'm gonna go out and look.
Okay.
That is a lie.
Okay. So you guys head out. You still got a bit of time before you have to head in for the night. So, like I said, there's a few other places you guys can still
I'll
check
head to
out.
the casino.
You want to check out the casino?
Yay.
Okay. Miriam's gonna follow after you, because that is Miriam's scene. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Follow along, I guess. I
Follow.
got nothing better to do.
Okay.
I don't like being by myself or with the drunk.
So you arrive in front of the casino. You see a big sign that calls. The place is known as the Lucko Thy Nick Me.
A what?
Lucko Thy Nick Me.
Okay.
Luck of or luck of?
Lucko, like OL.
Now you're just making shit up. You found that
No.
in the rhyming dictionary, didn't you?
No, Nickney is a luck-based fey creature.
Oh. Okay. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So this is a casino.
Yep, this is a casino. It's a very large casino with several different gaming tables. There's also a top shelf liquor bar off to the side. So, the games that are available to play are craps, blackjack, dice poker, and then there is an area for pull tabs.
Oh, that's Clifford's area over there.
Not really. Blackjack's my thing.
You don't got money to play blackjack. You have money to play pool tabs.
How much are pool tabs?
About a gold apiece.
What are the odds?
It's a D20.
I'll try a pool tab.
Okay. You win 20 gold.
Woo!
Yeah, you got in that 20.
You gambling too? Or did you just go in there to
No, I'll go ahead and try the dice poker, I guess.
Let's try the dice poker. Okay. Now I have to remind myself how to play Yahtzee. It's like that scene from Community.
What?
There's there was one episode where like I think it was like the house party, you know, like with the multiverse. At the beginning of the episode, Troy rolls some dice and he's like, "Okay, now how to play Yahtzee." I need one more. Need two more. D6s. Shadows. No, I got more.
So that's been 5 D20s only.
Okay.
One of them wasn't even on my judgment.
Alright, so I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Let's see. So say place a bet anywhere from 1 silver to 10 gold.
I'll go ahead and place 4 gold.
Okay. You have 5 days, which you can roll. Is it? Okay. So 5 dice to roll.
Okay. I roll those?
Yep.
You got anything in here?
Don't got anything in there, no. Okay. Here's what you got.
So these are basic Yahtzee rules then?
Yep, basic Yahtzee rules.
How many rolls?
I believe it's 3.
Okay. Okay, full house.
Alright. Okay, so how much did you bet again?
4 gold.
So, this was 25. Gold. Say that is a. No, that's just. I'll say you make double on your. Make double on that.
Okay.
So what other games are there?
Blackjack.
Craps and blackjack.
Let's try blackjack.
Fuck.
You don't remember how to do blackjack?
Huh?
You remember how to do blackjack?
I think he's trying to figure out how to do blackjack with dice.
I didn't. Oh shit. I didn't prepare anything for the blackjack.
Okay, then.
Or should we do this?
Which one did he do?
He did dice poker.
Let's
Dice
try-
poker is like the easiest one because that one you can easily play with dice.
Okay, let's try that one.
Okay. Place a bet anywhere from 1 silver to 10 gold.
5
5
gold.
5 gold. Okay. Nice.
One, 2, 4, 6. What am I aiming for?
It's poker rules, so try to either get like something like a pair, full house, 2 pair, full house, straight.
So is that 2 rolls?
It's 3 rolls.
3 rolls?
Yeah.
You retain the dice that you feel are good dice, and you re-roll
Yep.
the bad ones.
Yep.
4, 5, 6. Yahtzee.
Hmm?
3 of a kind.
Yep, you got 3 of a kind, so it's okay. Yeah, you bet 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll say you get you get return on your bet and get 3 more gold.
Okay. What's the new guy doing?
Hmm?
Don't think.
Miriam, he is enjoying a drink right now in the liquor bar. What are you doing right now?
Clearing my sewer deck.
Oh, okay. We'll go back to you so you can take care of that. Okay. Leg.
I don't have enough money to go back to the brothel.
Okay, so I want you to describe what you're doing. Like, who are you trying to find when you're looking to heal?
Healer.
You should start trying to find a healer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're approached by a local cleric.
I got the sewer plague from gonna fall in Asmar. I need your help.
You were at the brothel, weren't you?
Duh. Can you help me or not?
Sure.
Awesome. How much?
You know,
Job behind the building. The one it's gonna take.
require a donation of 5 silver.
That.
Before the cleric leaves, he does hand you a pamphlet.
I go, just don't, buddy. Just don't.
But don't you want to learn about the
Dude,
order of the new god?
let's just not. You got your donation. I got my whole situation cleared up. Let's just
I
call
thought it
that.
would be a pamphlet for Sex Addicts Anonymous.
Fair enough.
Fine.
All right, so you
wanna
got
know
you.
about the new guy? No.
Would you like to hear the word about the new guy?
You got about an
Good
hour.
word.
So everyone at this point now has an hour left. You guys are using part of that hour at the casino as of right now. You
I'm going
got-
back to the brothel.
Yes.
No. Spend my last 10 gold on one of the
Fair enough. All right. Oh.
5 silver. That ain't shit.
Okay. All right. We're gonna do this again then. Roll me a charisma.
Jesus.
They roll high this time.
Okay.
What's the next one for?
Athletics.
7. And then Constitution. Oh.
Yeah.
Or is this one clean?
Still roll for it.
I'm gonna roll for this one. She is not clean, so I want you to roll me a constitution.
3. Whatever time I have left in my hour, I go find that cleric. I show up with silver in hand already.
Well, he looks over you and he's like, "Sir, you went from having sewer plague to cackle fever.
How much is the donation?
How much do you have?"
I've got 50 silver, 25 copper.
It will cost you 10 silver.
Done.
So what are the effects of that?
Cackle fever.
Alright, well. I'm gonna go back to the brothel and see if I can get a freebie. for the double dose of dirty dick they gave me. That's what I'm doing with my night.
Lady Solel cuts you off.
I will remind you, ladies, I've spent a pretty penny up in here, and both times I've gotten a rotten pecker. Is that the kind of reputation you want this place to have? Because I think you already know I'm a very boisterous lover, but I'm even a more boisterous complainer.
Well, that's not the issue, sir. The last 2 girls you've been with have complained. You know, my girls get enjoyment out of this too, and you can't seem to last.
Big old. I just finished off my wine glass. You, Celeste. And then I'll walk out. Then I go wherever I'm going to go to sleep.
Alright. Okay, back to the casino. So, you guys have been gambling. Niriln is in the bar right now having a drink. Speaking with a dwarven fellow. You guys can keep gambling or you can join Niriln.
I'm gonna grab one. I'll go join Niriln.
Okay. Alright.
I'll take a look at the bar area to see if there's any single ladies sitting by themselves.
Unfortunately, it's just Niriln and the dwarf in here right now.
Then I'll go up to the bar and get a drink.
Okay. So, let's see here. What are you doing? You're in the bar, right?
Yeah, I'm heading to the bar.
Okay.
Join Niriln.
So yeah, Niriln, you come and join Niriln. Niriln actually kind of is like asks you to join too. He's like,
Okay, then.
yeah.
Still getting a drink.
Okay. So, Niriln is having a chat with this dwarven man who basically offers to buy drinks for both of you. Well, you see, it's not a normal shot. Niriln had some already, and he's just learned just how potent it could be.
It's a shot game.
Yeah, we see this bar just now got this new thing called Dwarven Molten. Well, either of you like to take a free shot of this stuff?
Sure.
I'll go ahead and take a shot at it.
Okay. So, they take out... So, he orders you guys 2 shots of Dwarven Molten. The bartender brings out these very ancient-looking ceramic shot glasses. As he puts them down, you notice the liquid coming out of them is sizzling. Like, the dwarf chimes in, yeah, they call it Dwarven Molten because it's a special magical whiskey heated up to molten temperatures. You guys want to take a shot of this stuff?
Yep, I'll take a shot.
Okay.
Take a shot.
Alright. So I want you guys to both roll me a con check.
No.
Oh.
That's a 5.
5.
13.
13. Alright. So. So unfortunately, as both of you take this shot, you just feel the deep burning sensation inside, and you just go, ugh. And it hits you. It hits you hard. You are now, disadvantaged on all con and dex checks for the next 12 hours. Miriam's gonna take a shot now. Okay, Miriam. Con is okay. Hits him at first, but then he feels this heat just emanate within him, and basically feels all his insides suddenly kind of rock up a little bit, and it basically makes all his muscles just a little more stiff. So because he succeeded on his, he basically gets gains temporary 2 to all strength and con checks for the next 24 hours.
So if I were to take another shot and fail, I'd have disadvantage for 24 hours.
It's not going to work like that. It hits you once already. If you take more shots, you're just going to be rolling for getting drunk at this point.
So how early are we starting our...
Well, at this point, you're at your last hour before you guys go to bed. But
Okay.
before you guys head out, the dwarf mentions that this stuff is a family recipe he just sold to the bar. And he says, if you guys know any other bars interested in purchasing this unique recipe along with others, to let him know. He then gives you business cards.
Hey, can I get a bottle of that stuff? How much
Okay.
would that cost?
15 gold.
Deal.
So that bottle will give you 5 shots of the stuff.
It's not for me.
Fair enough.
For his mule.
For Felipe.
All right. Okay, so you guys all return to the inn and rest for the night.
Dude, I'm gonna have to call it here at 10.
Okay. Yeah, this went a lot longer than expected. So basically, our next session will basically start with us going through the labyrinth.